comes to doing drywall, normally you're going to pull out a regular sander and you're going to pole sand it. And you're going to have dust everywhere. When it comes to Festool, because we're hooked up to dust collection, I can sand this wall and almost have no dust even when I come off the edge. Whoa. And then when I'm done sanding, almost no dust. So now I actually can prime that, paint on top of it, without having to do a lot of extra work when it comes to the dust airborne particulate, especially when you're working in an occupied environment. Festool's designed that I can actually sand almost any surface and almost have no dust.
Okay. Okay. How about like I hear like for example the cabinets. You know, cabinet painting the cabinets.
So how do they sand something like this? So you got all the contours on cabinets. Right now, they're probably pulling out their hand sandpaper, right? Or a sponge block going in there hand sanding, right? Challenge with our sanders or anybody's sanders is normally they're too hard so they don't flex to get in there. But we just came out with this to where we have this sponge, it's called Profile, goes on our machines. So now you can sand the Profile is real quick and easy with Festool.
Wow. Okay.
Saves a lot of time.
Called the Sys Air cleaner. So it's basically this box here that has a filter here and a HEPA filter there. So you can set this in the environment you're working, like here on this picture. Set it in the room and it actually will filter the air. This is on low, it's on high, it's pulling in the dirty air here, it's picking out the clean air here. Okay? So I can actually clean the air, even though we may have really good dust collection with the sanders. You work in an occupied environment, hospital, school, business, somebody's house they live in, right? You can set this up in the environment and you can actually continue to clean the air instead of taking a fan and blowing the dust outside. So this is called the Sys Air. We came out with this guy last year. I put this on. You can see all that dust? See all that dust? Now if I take this is a cordless sander, and I hook it up to my dust extractor. Now when I sand, closer, no dust. Right? So using a dust extractor in connection with our sanders, you can actually contain almost all the dust, but it's never 100%. That's where that guy comes in. Yep. You add that to your arsenal along with this, you're almost going to be dust free. Which is a huge factor in those houses or apartments or people that live in or even work in.
Yeah, you're right.
Because now you can work in their environment and not make a huge disruption to their life.